Wow! There we go. Amazing, guys. Amazing what you can do whenever you, screw up enough times. Yeah, 46. Wow. 46 followers. That's so cool. I'm so close to reaching affiliate. And that's gonna be awesome. So thank you everyone who's been supporting me. Okay, so I need to adjust a couple of audio settings on here because I noticed last time it was a little iffy. But for those of you in the chat, thank you for stopping by. For those who just popped in, thank you also for stopping by. Let's get started. Let's just jump into the queue. Let's get in this game. Beat Big Beardy Boy. There's a refugee crisis going on in Ul'dah. There's Tatalima, or whatever. There's the little Lalafell fucker who is, literally pulling the strings on all this stuff. And he's a slimy-ass shitball that we're gonna stomp his nuts in. People said, Lalafell are either, the cutest things in the world, or they're pure evil. I think this one's leaning towards the pure evil point. So maybe we'll get to that, and we'll stomp his nuts in. So, let's see. Okay, we just finished that fight. I think we're still in 2.3 patch-wise. Lohse, you've returned. Dare I ask how Lord Ramuh received your visit? He challenged you to a test of arms? It is well, then, that you have experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gardania and Little Solos will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Leven has accepted you as the forest's champion of peace. You perform a monumental duty this day, Lohse. The other seeds here must be informed of your deeds at once. Give me that money. Okay? The Serpent's Lieutenant is ready to send you on your way. The Eldred Seaseer wishes to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray, return to Gardania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer at the Officia's altar will be expecting you. Farewell, Lohse. Okay, so let's just teleport over there. Because we don't like to walk. We don't walk. Very cool. Very nice. Remember Borat? Kraid, remember Borat when that was a thing? And that just, out of high school just dropped off the face of the earth? So let's see, I gotta go to the Conjurer's Guild so I can get this sorted out. Shout out to FridgeBot. FridgeBot doing the old work in chat right now. Look at that chicken McNugget! Oh my god, wait. Look at that chicken McNugget boy. That is a unit. Wait. Look at this unit. Look at this magnificent beast. Welcome back, Scion. We knew of your mission. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see you return. Will the Eldred Seaseer await you within? Let's go. So, Craig, do you do anything spooky coming up this Friday?
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartanel, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
I can't wait to get, like, more glamour. Not that this look isn't cool, but, like, it's not unique. It's not me. It's not Losa's, so I need to, like, actually get some good glamour that would fit her.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
That'd be nice. Thank you, Janna. Oh, wait. There's still some stuff going on?
Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Oh, okay, we're just over here now. Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Losa? I hope that Lord Ramuh would be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can admire the adroitness with which you responded with the Primal sudden challenge. And it seems that Uranger, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Losa? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Let's do that then, little man. Well, okay, let me see. I need to change the voices, because I noticed yesterday the voices were a bit quiet. So, let me... yeah, bring the voice up a bit more. That's like the main part we need to have, is good voices. So let's go back to the Rising Stones right now. Okay, map, 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 map. Knock, knock. Big Delicious 1000. Love it. Love the weird names. Let's see what Minfili's gonna cry about now. Do we even get... we should get paid more as Scions. I feel like we should get paid more. You know? I feel like we're woefully underpaid. Ah, shit, I gotta do a fucking goddamn voice for this.
Welcome back, Losa. What of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramuh precedes you? I would fain share the news of my own, but Uranger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Leven, our lone companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let's assemble and discuss his observations together.
That's what I've been saying. So, Ash, is it choppy at all, or is it relatively smooth?
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
I guess when I get to combat, it'll maybe be more apparent, but...
Urianger, the floor is yours.
We'll go kill something after this, just so we can check it out. Just make sure.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
Elidibus.
Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
This guy, Uranger's voice, he speaks in like this great Shakespearean. And some people hate it, but I love it. I love the way he talks. It's very unique.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence.
Alright.
In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
That's true.
The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Okay. A science lesson.
Let us begin at what some might call the end.
What is this?
When
This is
we
a
who dwell in the
PowerPoint.
material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Okay, so that's what death looks like.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Wait a minute.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal
Is this like the
souls.
live stream? From Final Fantasy VII?
Twixt this world
It's been a while,
and the
but
next
I
do
feel like
the
it's
ethereal
similar.
currents
Hey, man,
swirl,
I'm LA away for a week. I'm
bearing
trying to
the
figure out a
very
night to come down
essence
and
of
tell
life.
Nola. Oh, if you...
Thus doth the
sorry.
cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
What day are you planning on coming down here, Kraid? Or yeah, just let me know, cause I'm good on the weekends. Unfortunately, during weekdays, that's whenever I can't really stay out too late to do stuff because my work and my job and everything like that. But I think like next Saturday, and Ash might know, we're having like a laser tag party for one of our friends. So I mean, like, if you guys want to meet some people meet my friends locally and go do laser tag or something like that as adults. I mean, that'd be fun. Yeah, just keep me up to date.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Okay, yeah, already knew this kind of.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
I feel like I'm watching one of those like science one of those like science theater things that your teacher puts on, like middle of class. Hey, looks like adults is the bomb, but I leave next Wednesday. I got in last night. I think possibly go to NOLA on Friday. Like, so this Friday?
Which brings us on to the third group,
Oh,
the
these
so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting. and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Yeah, I guess they just don't go to the realm.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between
So
them.
between, okay. I guess that would explain.
The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of the Crystal of Darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
So it's like a void. They just go to a void and they come back. They don't go back to like the flow of aether.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Bill.
I am sorry, my friend.
Hey Taki, thank you for joining in for a little bit. How you doing?
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
Okay. What is the answer, Your
The
Honor?
Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan.
So he was treated like a crystal. He was consumed with the Leviathan for power, I assume.
If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art
So we're
most
gonna be
perceptive,
Ghostbusters. We're gonna Ghostbust the
Only when we have
Ascians.
trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Bustin' makes me feel good. Oh, if we're gonna go
I will
Ghostbust
depart at once
La
to
Breja,
convene
I'll
with
be
the
so
sages
happy.
of Sharlian. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
No?
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlian survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Thank you for
I
the alert,
shall,
Taki.
Archon. Thank you.
Hope to be good background noise for you until you finish work. Just a quick question. Ash, do you hear any, like, low humming in my microphone at all? Because I did move my PC, and I just want to make sure that it's not, getting picked up by the mic. Because I think I set the mic properly calibrated. Look at this evil-ass darkness. What the fuck Kingdom Hearts is this?
The Lord of Leven has returned to the Aether, as was Leviathan before him. Robber's acquaintance was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Hall, Leven. All have been humbled by the Bringer of Light. 'Tis the limitless power of man. Heimdall's servant grows mightier by the day. And yet, she prospers at greater cost to a mistress, whose strength is all but too finite. 7 times have the Master survived the rejoining, but their souls have grown weak and wane. Yet even as it intervenes, the adored empowers our Master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gift, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. The vine seeds were ever wont to flicker in Eorzean's fertile soil. We need only to lead men to the field, and then by their eager hand shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and that the one true God shall come again.
That's some big evil shit. That thing looked really evil. Yes, Organization 13, I mean 14. So, you say that. Jazzy Smooth, which is a big Kingdom Hearts fan, is like, oh yeah, this whole game does the whole light and darkness thing, but they wrote it so it actually makes sense. And it's not stupid. So I look forward to seeing how it kind of works its way into doing that. But yeah, there's some parallels there. Oh, look at this materia. Which is just correspondence to Sind to share with you. Okay? Yeah.
Now is the matter of Rama has, for the present, been put to rest. There is something I wish to show you, Lohse. This paper. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless effort in service to the realm. Sorry. It mentions, in particular, the names of all the defeated Primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mughal the 12th, Leviathan, and now Rama. Needless to say, there is only one among our numbers who have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all else. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you've never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are a true hero, Lohse, and Eorzean is all the more safer for your presence. Pray, do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife in his own, and that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony with the Primals too, the Primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow. There is no greater gift. that we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace. We owe in no small part to the dangers that you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause and by doing so. Our list of enemies has been ever long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the serfs of Little Solace, who wish not of conflict. Of the Alamegans and the Domans who stand with us, determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. And then there are so many unsung individuals who have gathered here in Revenant's Toll, honest men and women who seek to employ their skills for the good of all. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, I must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order are uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall.
Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, Antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it's not inconvenience you undutifully if I abstain myself for a time. Who's this? Oh. The boy.
Alphinaud, I take it the troubles in Uldal no longer require your attention?
There are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to reports such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message for you too from Elle. You recall the refugee girl, the one whose parents were missing. They were found unharmed. She wishes for me to pass on her thanks to you.
Why, Alphinaud, you might understand you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your reports. I do hope you left nothing out. Losa, you've been away from Reverend's Toll for some time now, I believe. Might I suggest you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment, and take the opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town. Which reminds me, one of the Domon children inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to discuss with you. One had obliged him with a visit.